B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run.
Hey everybody.
Hey, how's it going?
Ooh. It's Benny back with another review for BennysBeerBios. I got my buddy Jeff helping me out again today.
What's up, man?
Today we're doing a personal favorite of mine. We're doing Carton Brewing Boat Beer. For those that don't know, Carton is out of Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey. Jeff and I are both Jersey born and bred, I think.
I was raised, man.
I was born in Hackensack Hospital.
I was born in Montclair. So, there you go.
Montclair is also in New Jersey. Not the Montclair, California, that you guys might know of Fast Times at Montclair High, I think.
Yeah, definitely not.
Alright, so we love New Jersey. So why wouldn't we support an up-and-coming New Jersey brewery? And that's exactly what Carton is. This is Carton's version of a session ale. It clocks in at 4.2%, so it's low. But they have an agenda in mind, and what they want is they want to make a beer for people that like craft beer and like flavor in their beer, but could drink it maybe all day long. You know, if you're hanging out at a picnic or an event or going out on a boat, this is the beer for you.
Now, let me ask you, what does it mean when you say a session ale?
A session ale is simply, you're going to session that beer. You're going to drink it all day long. You're going to session it. It's not high in alcohol, so you're going to be able to drink a six-pack. I'm going to say a six-pack because I can drink a six. Oh, I can drink way more than a six-pack of that, but the average beer drinker could easily drink 4 or 5 of these beers throughout the course of a day and still be standing to talk about it.
Cool.
So this is their version. They're calling it a pale ale, which I think most sessions are. A lot of people call it IPAs, session IPA. To me, it's not an IPA, it's a pale ale. They call it an IPA, I think, only for purposes of selling, really. I mean, their IPAs are hot right now, so why not call it an IPA? It's hoppy, but it's a pale ale, and they're calling this a pale ale. Let's get into it. It's in cans, which is phenomenal. Everybody knows the cans are all the rage now. It's just better. I mean, it keeps better in a can. It's easier cleanup. It's just better all around to put it in cans, and especially a beer like this is perfect for a can.
Nice light color to it.
Yeah, it's
Got a sunny shade to it. Sun's out, guns out.
okay.
Yeah, very nice.
That's both,
That was
baby.
refreshing.
All right, like you said, it's light. It's light in color, but it's light in alcohol, so it's not going to be that dark. But it still leaves a really nice head. Oh, your hair already got an aroma.
Yeah, I got the nose in there. Yeah.
Ooh,
Definitely has a powerful scent to it.
it has a very powerful grapefruit forward scent,
Yeah.
tropical scent.
Yeah.
It actually, to me, I mean, I hate to say it, but it has a sort of a heady topper quality to the aroma. And everybody knows Heady Topper is one of the most sought after beers. I think it is very similar to Heady on the aroma. It's very in your face. But you know what? That's what they're doing with sessions. I mean, you got to understand, a session ale is not going to be balanced at all. It can't be because it's 4%. I think it's 4.2, sorry. Which is lower than a Budweiser, really. So it's low in alcohol, but they want it to be packed with flavor. So this is really just hop forward. And you got to keep that in mind when you drink a beer like this. It's not going to be balanced. It's just going to be hop forward, and you're going to be able to drink it all day. And keep that in mind. And I think you'll love a beer like this. I personally do. So, you got anything else on the aroma?
It seems like it's gonna be strong flavor. It seems like this would be great to drink outside at a barbecue, just relaxing outside with your boys, your family, kid's birthday, if that's your thing.
These cans come in 4-packs.
Mhm.
They're pint size, 16 fluid ounces. 4-pack. I personally love 4-packs. I don't like 6-packs anymore because I feel like it's too much.
Yeah.
I prefer a 4-pack because I get to enjoy it and then move on to maybe another beer.
What is that? An 18-ounce can?
It's 16 ounce.
Okay.
1 pint.
There you go.
So yeah, this is pretty fresh. It's not super fresh, but it's fresh enough. I used to have to go about 20 minutes to get these cans, which I didn't have a problem doing because I love Boat. But I just found out that Montclair is actually featuring this Merit Liquor Store on Bloomfield Ave.
Oh wow, okay.
Is now featuring 4-packs of this, and they also feature 4-packs of the O-Dub, which just came out, which is cartons double. They also have kegs there. You can take growlers of Boat and O-Dub away there, which is pretty awesome. Liquor stores are starting to do that now. So this craft beer thing is really exploding, and I'm loving it.
Yeah.
So let's get into this. Cheers.
Prost. Has a lot of flavor. So
It's just undeniable. It just smacks you with the flavor. Doesn't it?
it's smooth too, yeah.
It's smooth, but I don't know if you're noticing. The aftertaste lingers, but it fades pretty quickly. You get smacked with those hops, and then it sort of like goes away.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that. And I think that makes you reach for another sip.
Mm-hmm.
Because, bam, it hits you, and then it slowly goes away, and you're like, damn, I could use a little more of that. And you can see why people could pound these.
This would be perfect on the beach. Nice flavor to it.
Oh,
Nothing
there's
too
so
overpowering.
many things that this is perfect for.
Really
Definitely.
is.
And I'm a beer guy, and I love this beer regardless. I mean, for me, this is perfect to session, but I like it anyway. Like, I mean, if this beer was in the fridge, I would be a happy camper, and I would drink it basically in any circumstance. It's just good.
Now this only comes in cans. Doesn't come bottles at all.
No, it does not come in bottles. They're still, they were carton opened in 2011. We're in 2014 now. But they've done a lot in those 3 years. Just to get it in cans. I mean, and these are awesome looking cans. I mean, if you guys see this, you guys got to pick this up. This is a winner. For me, this is the best session beer that I've had. And I've had a bunch. But for me, it stands out. It's a standout beer. I mean, that flavor it's undeniable. It really is.
Now, is that the hops I'm tasting right now? Some strong hops?
Yeah, it's the hops. But another thing you made me think of, which I'm going to tell the folks at home that they might not be aware of. They brew this beer with a German-style yeast. They brew this with Kolsch, which sort of gives it a kind of Pilsner character also. Almost like you're drinking, I'm not comparing it to a Miller Lite, but it goes down similar to something like that. It's easy drinking, but it has that wallop.
Yeah, I mean,
of flavor.
Strong taste, but you can tell it's also a light beer. Like lightish, I guess. It doesn't. It's not like I'm feeling a lot of it going in my stomach. It's going down smooth, a lot of flavor. So yeah, this is good beer for
almost
someone who likes beer.
too smooth. This is almost a beer like if you crawled through a desert and you needed some kind of drop of something, and this was all you had, you'd be okay. I mean, this is good. This is just a good beverage, I think. This is almost like a combination of like a fruit juice and a beer. It's really good.
I personally like a beer with a little more flavor to it, being honest. It's a light beer, though. I mean, I guess, the thicker beers you get, because it comes with more flavor. So this is a little too light for my taste.
I don't know if you mean flavor. I think you mean...
I mean, sometimes I feel like, it's not filling. So I like the filling feel. Some people don't like it because they don't want to get bloated, but a good beer also feels filling to me.
Okay,
So.
filling and flavor are kind of two different things,
Yeah.
but I see what you're saying on the filling. But once again, Jeff's just going to town. All right, I'm going to score this first. This beer, to me, needs to be drank like really fresh. It doesn't need to be because it's still good regardless. But if you get this beer really fresh, like say you take a trip down to Carton, and I suggest that you all do that if you can, and you get Boat in-house from the brewery, it's a 10. It is a 10, and I will say that with vigor. It is a 10. I've also had Boat that sat around a little too long, and it loses that wallow. Basically it varies. This particular can, I'm going to score a 9. Mm-hmm. It still has a ton of flavor. It's still very satisfying. But like I said, I've had it as a 10, and I wish this was a 10. It's making me want to go get it as a 10. But if you're in your neighborhood pub and you see it on tap, definitely get this. I've never had it on tap less than a 9. It's just a quality beer. One of my personal favorites. I've had arguments with people that don't feel the same way I do, but I stand by it. I love Boat. I always will love Boat. Maybe it's the Jersey in me. I don't know. But I like to think that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to beer, and I think this is just a really good beer. In the style, this is a 10. Hands down, this is a 10 in the style. This particular can, I'm going to give it 9.
I think I'm going to go with 7, because sometimes, the light beer, you could probably drink a lot of it, but I like a little more flavor to my beer. I don't want to just taste hops, and that's what I'm tasting here.
You're looking for balance.
Basically, yeah. This tastes like a Coors Light with just a lot of hops. So that's...
Oh, God. Hey, listen, that's why we do reviews
exactly.
with two
You're not
people.
going to contrast. So.
I disagree completely, but he's entitled to his opinion, and I'm going to respect it. Okay, cut that in half. You're looking at an 8. I give it a 9. He gives it a 7. Either way, that's another review under the belt. So we'll catch you next time. Peace.
A couple of frat guys from Abilene drove out all night to see Robert Earl Keen at the K-Pig Swine and Soiree Dance. They wore baseball caps and khaki pants. They wanted cigarettes, so to save a little money, they bummed one off this hippie that smelled kind of funny. And the next thing they knew, they was both really hungry and pretty thirsty too.